This is an era of rapid development. Health and longevity is our goal. The pursuit of healthy life by human beings has made the IVD industry develop rapidly and become a sun-rising industry. Confidence, sincerity, excellence, and Feel Food make health more than that. Feel Food has been focusing on HP testing and digestive health for more than 10 years. In 2014, HP was identified as the first carcinogen of gastric cancer by the World Health Organization.
Helicobacter pylori, a gram-negative bacterium carried in the stomachs of half the world's population, is responsible for a number of diseases, ranging from gastritis to peptic ulceration, gastric ulceration, and stomach cancer. All Helicobacter species are urease positive and possess flagellae. The urease converts urea in the stomach to produce bicarbonate and ammonia, and this is thought to enable short-term survival in the extremely acidic environment of the stomach. While the flagellae aid motility, while the Helicobacter uses its spiral shape to burrow its way into the mucous lining of the stomach, where the pH is neutral. Helicobacter are microaerophilic, requiring low levels of oxygen for survival. Although many people infected with H. pylori remain asymptomatic, the presence of the bacteria in the lining of the stomach initiates a lifelong inflammatory response, and it may be this failed immune response rather than the bacteria that weakens the mucous lining of the stomach. Over time, the weakened lining atrophies, creating ulcers that compound the problems by allowing acid to seep out of the stomach to attack the sensitive stomach wall. Left unchecked, the ongoing inflammation can lead to DNA damage, starting mutations that in some patients can lead to the initiation of the cancer cascade.
With the progress of human civilization, more and more countries pay attention to HP. At present, the number of infected people in the world exceeds 5 billion, and the number of infected people in China exceeds 50% to be nearly 700 million people. I am Helicobacter pylori, which makes stomach acid, pain, and stomach ulcers are my specialty. Supernormal play. The whole gastric cancer is not impossible. This is my day. The morning alarm clock rings, daytime and fart. Because I can secrete urease, so let the master have bad breath is a piece of cake. Not only was his wife, but also his dog disliked him. At noon, half meal, it is a good time for me to go out for a walk. Chopsticks and food are our migration tools. Great to have a new home. Bouncing around in a stomach full of food to digest, we are happy. The master is miserable because he is indifferent with advice dividing the meal and pay attention to hygiene. Now stomach hurts so much. Get up. Night is when all of us big bacteria and small bacteria have the party. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Boom shakaraka, boom shakaraka. He hiccuped in the middle of the night and couldn't sleep well. Said joy all night until down. The big bacteria said that, as a qualified Helicobacter pylori, we must know how to choose the master reasonably and create the most livable environment for ourselves to bring them more health problems. The direct family members of gastric cancer, patients with gastric ulcer and chronic gastritis, patients with atrophic gastritis, and who have undergone reaction surgery for early gastric tumors, are the most suitable for us to survive and reproduce. As a state-level high-tech enterprise, Feel Food has mastered the core technology of the gold standard for HP detection and independently developed and produced the carbon-13 and the carbon-14 Helicobacter pylori analyzer, painless, pollution-free, accurate, and convenient detection process. Highly well received by doctors and patients, made early gastric cancer screening for millions times. The company has been established since 2018 with a registered capital of 10 million yuan, obtained the registration certificate of Helicobacter pylori analyzer in 2019. Fu has obtained more than 30 national patents since its establishment 3 years ago. The accumulative sales volume has exceeded 60 million, participated in more than 200 exhibitions. More than 3,000 medical institutions have Fu HP analyzers in service. Marketing covers more than 30 provinces in China. In the next 5 years, Fu will achieve the installing in more than 10,000 medical institutions around the world and completing the primary screening of early cancer for more than 10 million people. As a leader in the field of HP testing, Fu adheres to the spirit of craftsmanship, takes ingenuity as a driving force, remains true to the original aspiration, and strives for human digestive health for life. Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Uncle.
You ate?
Nope.
Drank?
Not yet.
Take this capsule with water, please. Here you are. Take one 14C capsule with an appropriate amount of drinking water. Wait for 15 minutes without drinking or eating. Insert the blow nozzle on the breath card and hold the two sides of the card with both hands. Gently blow with moderate strength blow as far as possible. Note that after blowing in one breath, you can prepare another blow. It is strictly forbidden to inhale. Blow continuously for about 3 minutes. Try not to blow saliva into the breath card. The color of the indicator window turns white. You can stop blowing. If the discoloration is incomplete, stop blowing. The breath card now has been absorbed and saturated, which does not affect the test results. Unplug the blow nozzle on the breath card, throw it in the trash. Put the breath card into the analyzer and wait for the test result. The following factors may affect the diagnostic results of this test. First, you should fast for 4 to 6 hours before the test. If the fasting time is not enough, it may cause false negative test results. Second, antibiotics and bismuth preparations has been used within 1 month. HP-sensitive drugs such as proton pump inhibitors, the false negative test results may be caused. Third, acute upper gastrointestinal bleeding can suppress HP, may cause false negative test results, in which should be noted. Gastrointestinal bleeding for more than a week does not affect the diagnosis. Fourth, partial gastrectomy may cause rapid emptying of isotopes from stomach or achlorhydria in the stomach, which may cause false negative test results. Fifth, the cap should be fastened immediately after each capsule is taken, in order to prevent the capsule from getting wet and sticking. Sixth, if the capsule is damaged, do not use it. Seventh, the capsule should be swallowed, not chewed. Eighth, make sure children are able to swallow the capsule before testing and blow with the blow nozzle.